Hi, we are group number 5, or you guys can call us the stars. I'm Helen.
I am Anmol.
I'm Wendy. Welcome to our group work.
Today we will talk about very interesting topic. I hope you like our video.
As you know, every one of us have lived in a poor for around 3 months to 1 year, so all of us are very familiar with the life in Vancouver.
But during the time that you first arrived in Vancouver as an international student, you have to face a lot of difficulties in terms of how to live in Vancouver. And I guess that this is the most situation for all of the international students in Langara College.
That's what led us to make this video with hope that we can help new Langara students to know how they can survive in Vancouver.
In our work, we will focus on 3 main aspects: transportation, holidays, and basic needs in Vancouver.
So, let's go!
In the first part, let us talk about public transportations. In Vancouver, it's inconvenient to take a taxi, so most time people choose to use public transportations. The most common transportations are bus and railway. However, the transportation fee is not cheap. But every student in Langara College have a U-Pass account. You just need to pay $164 in every semester, then you could take public transportations to almost everywhere. But don't forget to activate your U-Pass account every month. Now, if you don't have a Compass card, let us show you how to buy tickets from ticket machine in SkyTrain station. At first, choose buy single ticket, then choose your payment method. You could use credit card, debit card, or pay cash. After that, insert your card in machine and enter your PIN number. Don't forget to take out your card. If you finish all the steps, you could get a ticket from ticket machine. Now, let me introduce a very useful application to you. It's the Transit. My location is in Langara. If I open this application, I could find all the buses and the SkyTrain around me. I could use this to check the frequency and when it will arrive to my nearest stop. It helped me a lot to manage and save my time. You could also enter your destination into this app. It will tell you how to get to your destination, when to leave, and when will you arrive. What's more, you could choose arrive by. For example, you want to arrive Metrotown at 5:30 p.m. It shows you all the routes and you just need to choose your favorite one, follow the guide, and leave on time. If you really don't want to download this application, you could send a message to 53. It should have your stop number and bus number in message. Then you get the arrive time as view. Actually, it's much more accurate.
The first thing you think about studying abroad, in my opinion, is that you will remain very focused in the classroom, take notes, and hearing every word from your teacher. It would be the perfect case for you. But sometimes it's very challenging for you to avoid taking a nap in the middle of the lecture. I'm pretty sure that you don't want to fall asleep and get caught by your teacher. I guarantee you that you can have troubles with that. So, let's take a coffee before class to stay awake and know where to buy it. In Langara, almost every student takes a cup of coffee in a coffee shop called Starbucks, which is inside the library. Starbucks is a favorite spot for students to have a coffee. Here, you can spend a couple of dollars, enjoy your coffee, and no doubt that you will stay away from sleeping. If you feel like you don't like Starbucks for no reason, just have a try at Tim Hortons, which is also inside the canteen of Langara College. The quality of coffee in both the shops are very good, but if you ask us which one we like the best, the answer will be Starbucks.
So, for most of you when coming to Vancouver for your study, you ought to know how to cook on your own, otherwise you will be in a very bad situation. Trust me.
Well, if you already know how to cook, you will want to buy some fresh meat and vegetable for cooking. Therefore, Walmart will be our suggestion for you. Walmart in Vancouver is located in Metro Town, which is quite near from Langara College. Walmart is also very well known for its good quality in food. In here, you can find chicken, beef, pork, every kind of meat that you can use to cook. The price for the meat is also very reasonable for students' budget. And one thing to note is that you should go to the supermarket just once a week and buy the whole amount of food for the whole week. Therefore, you can set aside time for doing the homework, revising before the test, or simply hanging out with your friends. If you cannot find what you need in Walmart, let's go to the Superstore, which is also a very reputable supermarket in Vancouver. Superstore is also situated in Metro Town, so it's very accessible for Langara students. And let's think about a bad situation. If you don't know how to cook, or simply you are not a good cook, there are so many food courts in Langara that you can go and have lunch or dinner.
Now let's talk about clothes. If you first come to Vancouver, you must need very warm clothes because it's very cold outside. Follow me.
If you already have one jacket for yourself, no worries about getting freezing in Vancouver. But if you don't, you might come to some shopping mall and buy one. In some shopping malls like Oakridge Center and Metro Town, there are so many coats that you can choose. The first place that you can have a look for is Walmart, because they offer high quality coat with a very reasonable price for students. Or you can browse through some of the stores in the shopping center and look for your favorite items. It would be great if you can buy it in the Black Friday, so the price will be very cheap for university students. When choosing a suitable jacket for Vancouver, we highly recommend you to pay more attention if the materials are waterproof or not, because in Vancouver, the weather is rainy for most of the time. Also, try to find some jackets with the adjustable hood, because you definitely want something to cover your head in freezing cold weather. Otherwise, you will be very vulnerable to headache.
There are many festivals which are celebrated in Canada, but I would like to talk about Christmas, which is one of the most wonderful festivals. It is celebrated on 25th December to remember the birth of Jesus Christ. On this day, many people like to spend time with their close relatives and friends. It is customary to exchange gifts and enjoy special festival meals. In some family, a mythical figure Santa Claus brings gifts. In Vancouver, many people start to decorate their home many days before the Christmas. Whole Vancouver, including trees, roads, are also decorated. If you are new in Vancouver, then you can celebrate your Christmas at different places, like the Stanley Park Bright Night, where 3 million twinkly lights transform the forest and famous miniature train into winter wonderland. People can also celebrate their Christmas as Flyover, Vancouver. They can celebrate Christmas in Elizabeth Theatre by watching the classic performance of the Nutcracker. So in this way, you can celebrate Christmas at different places. Hope that after watching our video, you already know how to celebrate festivals in Vancouver
and how to use the public transportation in Vancouver.
And lastly, how to pursue your fundamental necessity in Vancouver.
Feel free to share it with your Langara friends who are newcomers in Vancouver.
Thank you for watching our video. Bye-bye.
Bye!